I felt a great disturbance in the force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced. I fear that something terrible has happened. So I was thinking about doing another book review today because I have found a lot of really good reading over the last couple of weeks. But there has been a lot of Star Wars news that has been released, and I thought that I needed to share it with you. Now, if you've already been a subscriber or a reader of my blog, it's www.thecomconocavblog.blogspot.com. Then you already know a couple of the things I'm going to be bringing up to you. There's a couple of things that I haven't mentioned yet that I'm going to introduce to you today. So let's get with the things that I've already talked about. First of all, making Star Wars. They've actually released information showing that one particular prequel character might be returning to Star Wars Episode 8. Well, here he is. Yeah, not really sure how I feel about that. Now, you got to take it with a grain of salt. It might not be true, but what they're reporting is that there's a UK division that's going to be bringing Hayden Christensen over to the United States. He's going to be going through some training, and then he's going to be going through some shots for Episode 8. If he's going through training, it means that it's more than just an appearance as a ghost apparition, kind of like Obi-Wan in Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. So not really sure what to think about this. Considering the prequels were the worst of the series, I don't know if I'd want to bring him back. Now, you have to think that J.J. Abrams, he's doing, The Force Awakens. He and everybody that they've been working with, as far as the storyline goes, they've had to plotted out, where they wanted the story to go through Episode 7, 8, and 9. So this isn't something that just, they were like, hey, let's do this. It had been thought of a while back. So, like I said, I'm not really sure what I think about this. Now, speaking of The Force Awakens, apparently they're going to be having an after the credits scene that might lead into Star Wars Rogue One, or whatever they're going to be calling it, the first of the anthology series. So if you do go see The Force Awakens, make sure you stick around after the credits. That way you might have a little bit of a glimpse of what they're going to be giving you the following year. Now, also, Latino Review has announced that, well, before I get into that, John Landis, he did an interview with Empire Magazine, and apparently he let it slip that Disney is thinking about releasing on DVD and Blu-ray the original theatrical releases of the original Star Wars trilogy, which would be huge and smart too. I mean, they spent a lot of money on this franchise, so they want to get their money back as fast and as much as possible. A lot of people have complained about the tinkering that George Lucas did to the original trilogy. And to release the original theatrical release of these, I think would really bring in a lot of money for them. So don't be surprised if you see that happening maybe a week or two before the release of The Force Awakens. And also, it's been rumored that Netflix is going to be showing the original 6 chapters as well. Now, these probably won't be the original theatrical releases, but the ones that Lucas tinkered with. But build up the excitement before the theatrical release of The Force Awakens. I mean, that's the best way to do it. So don't be surprised if you see this actually happening. Now, Latino Review. They did a little bit of research, and there's this Star Wars card game that's going to be coming out, or has already come out. And it looks like it might have given away a little bit of information about some of the characters in The Force Awakens. Now, before I explain, here's the picture that they showed, and you can do a judgment for yourself. Here, take a look. Okay, so did you see anything that was kind of interesting about that? Okay, I'll give you a little bit of a push. Finn, who is the stormtrooper who turns turncoat, in the trailer, you see him wielding a lightsaber, which apparently is Luke Skywalker's because it's light blue. And it looks like he's going to be going up against Kylo Ren. A lot of people are thinking, wow, he's going to be the next Jedi. Not necessarily. If you look at the trading cards, well, here, take another look. You see what I'm talking about? If you look under Rey, she has a little symbol that says Jedi. Finn, he doesn't. So apparently, Rey might actually be the son, or the daughter, I'm sorry, of Han and Leia. And the rumors that Kylo Ren might be her twin brother, I really don't know if that's true or not. But it looks like Rey is force sensitive, and she may be the next Jedi. And it makes sense because, I mean, she's been doing a lot of shots with Mark Hamill as far as The Force Awakens and already for Episode 8. So let's see where this takes us. But Rey looks like she's going to be the next Jedi. So that's it. If you like what you've read, leave a comment in the section below. You can reach me online, comconocave@gmail.com, or you can reach me on Twitter @Comconocalst. And like I said, check out my blog. And until next time, take it easy.